breaking your PR and then breaking 2 minutes in the 800 is the first goal in this program. But if you want to take your running to the next level, the next goal is getting recruited by a college coach, all right, and earning that scholarship. That's what this lesson is going to be about. That's what this entire category is going to be about. How to put yourself on the radar of a college programs and make that recruitment process work for you. Now, here's the truth, all right? College coaches want the athletes who are prepared, who show the potential, and who are professional in how they approach them, okay? And that doesn't just happen by chance. It doesn't just happen by randomness, but it happens by just taking action, okay? And you need to get out of your head that you can't get recruited, because so many athletes think that, oh, well, I'm not going to get recruited and get a full ride scholarship to the school because they are the best in the country and it's impossible. And the thing is that you don't have to get to a high level D1 school to become a college athlete. Most of the athletes and runners think that to be a college athlete, to be a runner, you're going to have to just be one of these great athletes to get recruited. You're going to have to be a 150 runner, a 148 runner to just get recruited. And that's not the truth, because so many runners get recruited by being a 2 flat runner or a 205 runner, and they still get recruited to these colleges and with scholarship. I was one of them. I was a runner that wasn't going 2 minutes under high school, but I still got recruited, and now I'm running for a D2 college on a full ride. And now I will be teaching you the step-by-step process on how to get there, and even giving you the better guidance that I had and learned from my experiences. So the first thing you have to get out of your head is that you can get recruited, because you can get recruited. There is D2, D3 level schools that we have to flush out a lot of emails to in order to get us noticed. Now, the first thing is to understand who you should be reaching out to, okay? So start with head coaches, but they make the final decision, right? But remember that head coaches are the busiest. They have recruiting to do, practices to create. That's why it's also important to reach out to assistant coaches though. So they're often the ones who see your potential and will talk to the head coach about them. Also, they're mostly doing the recruiting as well. Now, he's gonna be the one to put your name in front of the head coach. When it comes to timing, it matters if you're a junior in high school and you've got still a lot of time, but it's smart to start getting a feel for where you want to go, okay? Look at schools, look at programs, see what type of athlete they're recruiting, and start building relations with outreaching. It isn't just about sending emails. It's about showing coaches you're serious and prepared. You start building a relationship with them. If you're a senior and you haven't started yet, it's time to bump up those numbers. You still have time, so don't freak out, but just don't wait. Start sending emails, start connecting, start putting yourself on their radar now. And I'll show you how to do it through the next lessons. But every email counts, every interaction matters, okay? If you're a sophomore, you have so much time. And it's good to prepare. You won't actually be able to start outreaching until June 15th of your sophomore year. But right now, you can start drafting your emails, figuring out how to communicate who you are as an athlete, and building the habit of being proactive so that once June 15 comes, you're ready. The preparation will give you a massive head start when the time comes. So through this category, through this entire course, I'm going to guide you step by step on how to write your emails, how to follow up professionally, and how to make coaches remember you, and how to make sure that your performances line up with your outreaching, and that everything we do in this program is designed to help you break 2 minutes, yes, but also I want you to take your running to the next level by getting recruited and starting your journey as a college athlete, if that's your goal. All right, so here's the bottom line, guys. The faster you start, the more intentional you are, and the more prepared you are, the higher your chances are of standing out. Now, this isn't just going to be some talented thing that you're good at. This isn't guessing. This isn't planning. Preparing and executing. And when you do it right, coaches will notice it. Opportunities will open and scholarships will happen. Now take it from me, because I didn't send a single email out until my senior year at around like December. I didn't start until then. So if you're a junior, it's good to get started as early as possible. I didn't reach out to a single coach. And then once I noticed that my time was running out, I started to freak out. Like most of you guys. Like, oh my gosh, my life is over. I'm never going to be recruited. I'm never going to go to college. And that's not the truth. It's just like you have to start outreaching. And that's how you're going to get recruited. Because even the top athletes that are in the state sometimes don't even get recruited. They might not even be getting noticed. They have to even recruit. They have to show them their stats. And I recommend to all of the juniors and all of the seniors to start planning your open houses, start planning meeting up with coaches, and have it be just the colleges around your area. That's why I started. I started outreaching to every college in my area. I started out with that, and then I started going to the open houses. And then eventually, at the end of my senior year, I had a full ride to 2 colleges. But I also had scholarships from 3 other colleges that I could have went to. They weren't full rides, but could I still gone to them? Yes. But I chose to go to the college that gave me a full ride scholarship at the Division II level. And then I also had another scholarship, full ride, the D3 level. But that was a beautiful campus also. But I really felt more at home with the college that I committed at. And that's why I want you guys to feel. I want you to feel at home. I want you to get the scholarship, and I want you to make the best decision for yourself. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm back. And I really want you guys to be confident in your decision, because I wasn't. And I made my decision. Guess when I made it? I made my commitment in June of my senior year, which is very, very late. Most people make their commitments in early senior year to mid senior year. I was not prepared for the next level. I was not prepared for the next step. But I still ended up getting a scholarship just through outreaching, and being a decent athlete, I was able to get a full ride. And most of it was from academic. Most of it was from athletic. Now that's why I tell you guys, for the academic, it's good to have good grades, so get those straight A's in school. And I even got some financial aid because I stayed in the state. And all of it just built up to where I got a full ride, even though I wasn't the best athlete in the state. All right? I'll see you in the next lesson.